You may have heard some conflicting information on why the job market is so bad. Let's talk about the research. And it is weird, interesting, and really not pretty. Now, people say it's not that bad. There are jobs available, and we have seen a pretty big decline from 2022, and it's only marginally better than, say, 2019. But there's a different problem. It's the quality of jobs that are available. We have seen a massive decline in how much people are getting paid, and well, some people get paid a whole lot more, most people get paid less. There's been a 68% decline in growth of wages from the 1980s on. If we compare that to inflation, yes, it's not hard to see that there is a big problem, but that shouldn't impact whether or not people are employed, should it? Well, when young people are leaving college or even earlier, they're looking for a job ideally in their field and a place they have expertise in. However, there are just not a lot of entry-level jobs. I mean, artificial intelligence is partially responsible for the loss of a lot of entry-level jobs, but a big part of that is companies that are getting rid of wages, so what's the way that we can save money? Get rid of the people we pay and tell shareholders that we've replaced it with AI, because they're happy. However, it doesn't really work that way. I mean, that's going to be the bursting of the tech bubble, and that will be interesting too, but there are side effects. There's also issues with contract work. I mean, for a lot of places, every single person you see is a contracted employee paying a medical bill. It's a pain. But depression in young people has skyrocketed. Some studies say that 20% of young people have major depression. Other ones say that it may just go undiagnosed. And 80% of young people have symptoms of moderate to severe depression. Those stats really bother me, but not for the reasons you think. I am not supposed to be the most well-adjusted person in the room. I'm not supposed to be the most hinged person. And I'm looking around and things are really bad. So a big part of this issue may be that young people are just giving up on finding a job. They're dropping themselves out of the labor force, or they're doing other stuff like DoorDash or Uber or making content. There is also the major problem that employers are able to keep our wages low because of non-competition. If you work for a company, you are, not allowed to go work for another company. They're not allowed to hire you. We've seen some of those problems with major AI firms between Grok and Anthropic and OpenAI. If you leave for better pastures, they may prevent you from being employed anywhere. And because of that, they can treat employees however they like because you're not going to go. This has long been true of entertainment, and it is now true of tech, and it's spreading to other areas, and it is not good for people who want to be employable. So at the end of the day, a lot of people have just given up, and there's no good solution to that because there is another crisis on the horizon, and that is the birth rate. Now, a lot of people feel differently about this. The problem is that once a population starts to decline in birth rate, it is very difficult to recover it. We are going to have many older people who need care and need resources, and less younger people to provide that care and create resources. At least some are hoping that the solution is robots, but as of now, robots don't pay taxes. I would personally love it if we created robots that ended up, superseding us. That would be awesome, but the technology is not there yet. This is all a very complicated system, and a lot of things do not look good. Will we survive? Probably. Are we having a good time doing it? No. I hope you've enjoyed this. If the robots ever rebel, I'll probably be the person to tell you about it, and I'm on their side. Follow for more.